What were the former kingdom of Abomey, and why was it so powerful? Welcome to this new video. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please don't forget to press the button below. The Kingdom of Abomey was located in actual Benin Republic, in the south of Benin Republic. It was built during the 17th century by the Fon people, with two other kingdoms, the kingdoms of Alada and Porto Novo. Abomey was the most powerful of the three kingdoms. From the 17th century to the 20th century, it contained 14 kings and queens. It started with the reign of King Wegbarja, who ruled from 1645 to 1685. He was the one who built the strong foundation of the kingdom. It was a very well-organized kingdom, with two prime ministers and other ministers. The Migan, the most important of the two prime ministers, sat on the right of the king, and he had the sensitive tusk. The Mehu, who sat on the left of the king, was the king's spokesperson and the king's double for his design, as no one was allowed to touch the king. There were also several ministries, such as the Ministries of Taxes and Agriculture, the Ministry of Cavalry, the Ministry of the Cult and Finances, and later on, the Ministry of the White People Affairs. In the kingdom, the most important leaders had female counterparts. Their role was to control the ministers. They were called the princesses, or the Migan's mother, or the Mehu's mothers. The famous female warriors, the Amazon's troops, called in the language Fongbe the Mino, were created under the king Agaja. He was the fifth king of the dynasty of Abomey during the 18th century. He made the kingdom very powerful and feared internationally. They had many wars and attacks between the kingdom of Abomey and the kingdom of Oyo, and their quarrel lasted until the 19th century. Ministers were always consulted before taking very important decisions, and the tradition and the cult were very highly respected according to the religion of the Fon people, the Vodou, which is the origin of this cult. The kings were surrounded by hundreds of Amazons. The kings were highly respected, and the Amazons, the women warriors, were devoted to give their life to protect him. King Gezo ruled from 1818 to 1858. He had the longest and the most powerful reign. He consolidated the administration and made the kingdom even more organized than it was before. He created roads, customs, and reinforced the security. With him, the taxes were paid with food instead of slaves. He encouraged people to consume forest products such as corn, flour, and tobacco. He exported palm oil, and he signed a treaty of commerce and friendship with Napoleon Bonaparte in France. He also welcomed very wealthy Brazilians to live inside the kingdom. The Abomeyan art was very prosperous and envied at the time. King Gezo and his son King Lele had the richest museum of sub-Saharan Africa, with many sculptures and paintings. One of the most distinctive symbols was a sculpture representing the king filling a hole inside a pierced jar, in which he invites the son of the country to fix it, which is the symbol of unity of the kingdom. The kingdom ended with one of its latest king, King Béhanzin. King Béhanzin would fought the French from 1890 to 1894 when he lost the battle against the General Dot. After the French invasion, he lost the kingdom and he was sent to Martinique and then died in Nigeria in 1896. He was very admired by its population, and even today he is seen as a king very courageous and intelligent, not only by the Fon people, but by the Pan-Africanists. He is seen as a symbol of courage and freedom. Thank you for watching this video. Love and power to all of us.